she exudes passion.
Yes.
Huh?
We are honored to be in her presence right now.
Yeah. Do I just call you Yvonne Chagachang or just put a title in front there?
No, you call me Mama.
Mama.
You just
Because
call me Mom.
I remember at some point we spoke over the phone on air,
Yeah.
and I was calling her Mama Yvonne. She's like, "Hey, you're making me old."
So you're not, now you're not
so
sure.
I must
but you
find out
stand.
again today. You know what I mean? How are you doing?
I'm very good, thanks. And how are you?
Ah, we are good. Thank you
I
so much.
must thank your
Canada.
producer for getting me to come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you,
Yeah.
you both look beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Is that her and the
Both.
producer or us?
Us here.
Oh, thanks.
There
Appreciate
you
it.
go.
We appreciate it. I was saying, you lost your dreadlocks.
Yes, I did. I did. I
What do you mean
went,
by lost?
you
Well,
know,
she took them off. She
Oh.
removed them.
I had them for 16 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I spent 13 days in LA at the BET, and every day there was something called glam. Can you imagine? I've been in this music industry for 32 years. I had no idea what glam was.
Wow.
But glam was you wake up in the morning and you get made up and you get your hair done. And every day for 30 days was this glam. Everybody holding my hand. And I came back home. I thought, I'm done.
Really?
How was that though? How was that? Because I mean, that's something that we wanted to chat to you about. You were honored there, and
It was amazing.
we were there just, honoring you as well.
It was so amazing. No, but it's so sad that it had to take people outside
Yeah.
to honor me.
To see the work
You
that
know,
you've
to
done.
see the work that I've done or I'm doing. You know, I've been doing this for the past 13 years, working with UNICEF and the United Nations and everybody. But that's just the way it is.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're not celebrated enough here at home?
I actually don't need to be celebrated.
Yeah.
It's the people that need my help who need celebration, not me.
Yes.
Wow, man. Like, what is it that keeps you going every single day? When you wake up, what is it that you look forward to? And you're like, you know what? Okay, it's another day. Let me just go do this.
First, I'm a very selfish person, I must say.
Okay.
Yes, I pray for myself first.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes me selfish, because I pray for myself, and then I
Yeah.
pray for my husband and the kids.
Okay.
And then I pray for everybody. I even pray for the president and our leaders in Africa to,
Yeah.
I
I hope you pray for us too.
Of course,
Yeah,
you're my
thank
children,
you.
so you're
Yeah,
part of
thank you.
that. So,
Appreciate
I
it.
always say, because there's that higher being that's controlling my life.
Yeah.
I can plan things, but he's got a better plan for me. So I thank him for giving me that latitude to be able to have this oxygen and breathe and see the light, because I have a reason, to be thankful for my life and everything. That's why I say, arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
What does
language is
that
that
mean?
again?
That's Japanese. Thank
Oh.
you very much.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
arigato.
Okay. I want to go back to your partnership with UNICEF. How did that start to happen? Because you say you're selfish, but that's a very selfless act.
Well, when I mean selfish, it's because I pray for myself
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
and then pray for others. It was very, very funny because I traveled to Gabon in 2004 to perform. It was amazing. They had about, I think, 50 artists from all over Africa. It was beautiful. So we went all over Gabon. And coming back, one of my musicians, Pumzile Ntuli, came back and said, Eish Gogo, everybody calls me Gogo in the band. Eish Gogo, I'm not feeling well, And she had a paper, I can see her clearly. She had a paper, next to her head. And she said, I'm not feeling well. So we arrived in the morning. So Tiny picked me up at the airport. And he said to Pumzile, please go and check if you don't have malaria. But unfortunately, Pumzile didn't. She stayed at home. And after 3 days, her flatmates called me, Gutesh Goku Pumzile is not well. Unfortunately, it was cerebral malaria. And we took her to hospital with Tiny. It was a bit late. She died.
Oh, no.
That was in June. So between June and January, I don't know, I sat on the computers just doing research about malaria. I remember at some stage Tiny was telling me, Yvonne, you're not an academic. You're just a musician. That's my part. Because I would ask, what is this malaria? What is this? I was just asking so many things.
Yeah.
And when I found out that malaria was curable and preventable, and yet so many people were dying, and I was ignorant about it, I just felt something needed to be done.
Yeah.
So when Pumzile passed on, the first person I called was Madiba. I said, does something happened like this? And all he said was, oh, okay, I think you have a voice. You need to go out and talk to the people and tell them about this. I said, you're not telling me anything. How do I tell people, But in January, I got a call from Ethiopia. They were looking for this Yvonne Chaka Chaka. They asked me to come to Ethiopia to come and perform with Ziggy Mali and Rita Mali and Angelique Kidjo. So it was a great performance. And the following morning, there were these guys sitting there. They said, "We're from UNICEF. We're looking for you. We want you to be a Goodwill Ambassador." I had no clue what that was. I said, "What's a Goodwill Ambassador?" They said, "Well, we did our research. We want you to be part of us because we want to tell people about different things, but we can't, but we think maybe you can help us with that." So I said, "Oh, that's a great thing. So how can I help you?"
Yeah.
I told them about Phumzile's story. And I said, "This is what I want to do." They said, "No, there's no malaria in South Africa." I said, "Well, it may not be in South Africa, but I travel all over Africa and all over the world, and malaria kills pregnant women, children under 5. And they looked at me, they're like, "How do you know?" I said, "I've just been doing my research." And I became the first UN Goodwill Ambassador to choose a cause.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
You need a hand clap for that.
Yes.
Just a round of applause. There you go. Now, can we be a little selfish and talk about this career that you've been on for 32 years? Music.
Your career is older than me.
Music. Huh? You've been at it for 32 years, and I asked her, is there a formula? Like, how do you succeed at it because I know you're still going on, but this time you've been doing it for 32 years.
It's
successfully.
I must say that it's been 32 years, and I'm just so grateful to God, I must say. I'm grateful to God, I'm grateful to my fans and my family, to leave me to do what I love. And I love what they do. That's why my last song, it says, "Keep Looking at Me."
That's the title of the album?
Yes, that's the title
Keep
of the album.
looking at me.
Yes, it's, for 32 years, just keep looking at me.
Like, how are you not taken, though, by the bells and whistles? I mean, the position that you're in, I'm pretty sure a number of people wouldn't have gone through all the years that you've gone through with a straight head like that.
I think you always have to have your feet firm on the ground. I'm a believer that, when you do things, you do them because you've got what it takes. You work very hard. You love yourself. You respect those that work with you. And God will just elevate you. He will just keep on elevating you. You don't need khoikhomosa.
Yes.
So that has really kept me. I mean, in July, just when I came back from the BETs, I was invited to come to the White House to talk about malaria and TB and AIDS and about all sorts of things. I didn't see Mr. Trump, which was okay. I went to see Admiral Zima. But for me, it's like, you never thought such things would happen. When I sit in the podiums or when I sit in the meetings talking about some medications and things and sitting there with Bill Gates, I actually pinch myself and say, "Is this me?" But it has happened. Oprah used to email me. She doesn't any longer. I'm going to ask her, "Why don't you email me anymore?" And I get these things, and but I must say, I never get excited.
Yeah.
Because for me, we're all human beings.
Yes.
We're all given talent by God to do different things.
Yeah.
So that's just what keeps me going.
Yeah.
Keep looking at me. Here's the song. Brand new album is out. She'll tell us all about it when we come back. Yvonne Chaka Chaka.